Hello, beautiful people. I am so glad you're here. Welcome to your Spiritual Guru podcast. I'm your host and spiritual guru, Erin. I've been on my own spiritual journey for the past 2 years, and it's an honor to walk beside you as you navigate through your own. This podcast is for anyone who is wanting to do inner work, get more in tune with themselves, heal past traumas, and find their inner power. If that's you, then sit tight, because this is going to get deep. You ready? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your Spiritual Guru podcast. It is Easter weekend, I believe, or it will be by the time this drops. I hope y'all have a safe and wonderful holiday this weekend. Spend lots of time with your families. If you are watching this on my YouTube, you see that I have my makeup on. My hair is done all nice. Do not get used to this. This is a rare occasion. One of my girlfriends asked me for a brunch date today, so I took the opportunity to dress up, and I just decided to keep my makeup on and stuff for the podcast. I honestly... I don't know how long this episode is going to last. For one, I am very tired. I came off shift this morning at 7 a.m. and then, had to rush home and get ready and go for my brunch date and, all the stuff that the day had. And so I'm tired, but also, it really just depends on how much I want to get in y'all's ass today. So, all right, so we're friends, right? I feel like, by now y'all have listened to my podcast for a minute. Most of y'all know me personally. I'm going to talk to you like we're friends, like I would talk to Joanne or Lauren or Alexis. And I'm going to be saying some hard truths, and it's gonna feel like tough love, and some of y'all might feel called out, and it's meant for you to feel that way. Okay, sit with that and know that if a message resonated with you, it's probably for a reason. Okay, I am not going to be as delicate with my words. Like, if y'all know me, I do not sugarcoat, okay? I don't sugarcoat. I tell it like it is. I call it like I see it. But with this podcast, sometimes I'm very careful and particular about how I word certain things and explain things. I'm not explaining shit to y'all today, because by this time, y'all have been with me long enough. This is the same stuff that I've been saying for the past, how many episodes? 30 something? Y'all know this shit by now, okay? I'm not babysitting y'all today, okay? I'm getting in y'all's ass today, okay? Because I need somebody to explain to me, because I am very confused. I want to understand. I want to know why y'all are putting up and tolerating shit that you do not want to put up and tolerate with. Can somebody explain that to me, please? Because I'm confused. I need answers. And this is coming from someone who is a recovering people pleaser. So this is not, I'm not coming at you, as somebody who just popped out the womb fuck you. I understand that it is hard sometimes to not put up with certain things, right? It's hard sometimes to set boundaries. It's hard sometimes to put your foot down. It's hard sometimes to stand up for yourself. But I'm going to introduce y'all to a phrase, okay? It's a very simple sentence that has saved me from a lot of bullshit, okay? You ready? No. Is this on? Can y'all hear me? No. Say it with me. Okay, repeat after me. No. No. And some of y'all For some of you, that might be a foreign word, okay? That might be a word that is a little taboo for you. That might be a word that you're a little scared of, okay? Especially for my fellow people pleasers out there, right? That's not a word that we like to use, right? Because we think, oh, well, if I say no, I'm letting somebody down. If I say no, then they're going to judge me. If I say no, then I'm a bad friend. I'm a bad parent. I'm a bad boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, significant other. I'm a bad person if I say no. No, you're not a bad person. Because no isn't always a bad thing. No isn't always a bad word, right? And for my listeners who are going to be using this word for the first time or experimenting with this word for the first time, I want you to really, really, really try your hardest to refrain from explaining why you're saying no to something. Do you want to know why? You ready? Because no is a complete sentence. I don't think y'all heard me. I'm going to say that again. No is a complete sentence. Okay? I understand if you have a certain level of respect for someone that you may be saying no to, so you want to soften it up a little bit. I get that. But in most cases, no doesn't need an explanation. I heard someone say, and I can't quite remember who said it, so I'm not even going to try to remember the name. But someone said, this is probably in a personal development book that I read or listened to the audiobook. They said if it's not a hell yes, then it's a no, right? If someone asks you to do something, if it's not a hell yes, then it's a no, okay? Because we need to, as a group, as a society, get better with setting boundaries. Because you start to self-sabotage when you say yes to everything, right? And I was having a conversation with my boyfriend the other day, and I said, I feel like the generation that's getting older right now, like people in their 60s, 70s, that generation, are having a very hard time coping with and I guess coming to terms with the newer generation, because back in their day, they just had to put up with shit, right? They just had to suck it up. Life sucked. It is what it is. And this generation now, there's so many options, y'all. We don't have to do shit at all. If I don't like it, I don't have to do it. Point blank, period. Okay? And that brings me to my next point. Okay, so there are certain areas in people's lives that I have observed very recently that people complain about, they bitch about. There's always a problem somewhere, and it's either with their jobs or their relationships. Okay, so I'm going to make this very simple for y'all. I'm going to break this down for y'all, okay? Jobs. All right. Why are y'all staying at a job you hate? I'm just curious. With all these people hiring, why are you staying in a job that you hate? Why are you doing shit that does not bring you joy? Can somebody answer that for me, please? Because I'm confused. And my thing is, just like I said, there's options. We don't have to stay at a job that we don't like anymore. We don't have to do that. There's tons of options. And I'm sorry. Okay, so for my people who love what they do, okay? They love the career field that they're in. I'm one of them, finally. That didn't always used to be the case, okay? But I'm finally in a career field that I enjoy, right? For those of you who, went to college, got your degree, you're actually doing something in your degree field, bravo. You are an outlier, okay? You were one of the lucky ones, right? If you're somebody who loves their company, wants to climb the corporate ladder because they love what that company stands for and that's what they want to do, I tip my hat to you. Good for you. Congratulations. And I don't say that sarcastically, good fucking job. Most people don't have that. If you are someone who does not have that, okay? Why would you literally kill yourself for a job, stress yourself out, work overtime, bend over backwards, be at their beck and call, be a yes man for a company or a position that is not serving you, a company that does not value you, whatever the case may be? Why? Why, if it doesn't make you happy? If you don't love what you do? Because let me tell you something. I love my career field, the field that I'm in, right? That does not always mean that I like my employer, okay? Prime example, I left one EMS company and went to another one because I didn't like how that company was run. I didn't like how the way that it was run was making me feel. So I left, okay? I had the power to do that because I work in EMS. I can get a job anywhere, okay? Don't get it twisted. I can get a job anywhere. And so can most of y'all, right? And here is my thing. I'm not killing myself for any job, okay? I don't work for the people who employed me. I work for what the people of whatever city I am providing service for, okay? I'm not killing myself for a job to try to climb the corporate ladder or to kiss somebody's ass. For what? If I died tomorrow, y'all will replace me and forget about me like I was never there. You got me. Whoo, Lord. Whoo, they don't want to hear it today, Lord. Okay. I'm gonna reel it back. I'm gonna reel it back because I don't think y'all are ready for this side of Aaron because I'm really I need answers, y'all, because I'm confused. Okay, somebody help me. All right. Speaking of staying in a situation or an environment that you hate, okay? Do y'all realize there are 8 billion people on this planet? Almost 8 billion people on this planet. So why are we staying with people who make us feel small, who abuse us mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the above? And you know what? I'm going to backtrack because I was in a relationship with someone who abused me mentally and emotionally. And speaking from experience, it is very, very hard to get out of that situation. I'm not negating that. The reason being is because once you're in it for so long, that becomes your known. Even though the person that you're with is a complete asshole, that's something that you can count on. You know they're going to be an asshole, right? At a certain point, you've realized their quirks, the things that are going to piss them off, their triggers, whatever. You kind of know that situation. What becomes the unknown is leaving. You don't know what this person is going to do. You don't know where you're going to go. All of these things are unknown and scary. I get that. I get it. But y'all, we need to work on this, okay? We need to be in therapy. We need to be talking to friends. We need to be asking for help, something. And if you are lucky enough and fortunate enough to get out without being beaten, abused, without it escalating to that point, right? If you are lucky enough to get out, sometimes we want closure, right? Whoo, God. I cannot tell you how many times I have ended a relationship, or not even me ending a relationship. A person that I was interested in ghosted me, or a person that I was with ghosted me. Like my most recent relationship, everything was fine, and then this motherfucker just fell off the face of the earth. Just ghosted me after we were together for 6-7 months. So sometimes it's not me that ends the relationship, but part of me wants to know why. Right? I want to know why. And I get that. If that's you, I get it, because you know why? I was there. I used to be the same way. I want to know why. Why did you stop talking to me? Why didn't you like me? Why did you do those things to me? Can I get an apology? All of those things. I wanted closure, right? But at the end of the day, what is the point of closure? I want you to really sit and ask yourself, what is closure going to do for you? What can this person say that will, what will be the right answer? Tell me that. What will be the right answer for them to give to you as to why they didn't talk to you, or why they treated you that way, or why they left you, or why it didn't work out? What would be what's the one answer that you're looking for that would make it okay? That would make it okay that they ghosted you. That would make it okay that they abused you mentally. That would make it okay that they allowed you or forced you to cut off all of your friends. What could they say that would make it okay? Do you want them to apologize? I get that. There are many apologies that I feel like I should be owed, that I deserve, but I'm never going to get them. And that's my closure. I'm not going to get them, because at the end of the day, I don't need for you to acknowledge that you hurt me. I know you hurt me. You acknowledging it is not going to do anything for me, right? You acknowledging that you hurt me isn't going to fill this hole that I now have in my life. But you know what is? Me. I'm going to fill it. Because all the love and attention and energy that I put into you, I'm not going to redirect it into myself, right? So, I know that was a lot. And some of y'all heard me talk in a way that you probably haven't heard me talk like, okay, before. Yeah. You think this is, y'all haven't seen anything yet, okay? But the reason I'm talking to y'all with this energy and this forcefulness and this attitude, like, y'all might think I'm talking to you like a rando on the street. I am, because some of y'all, I don't recognize y'all, because y'all are putting up with stuff that you know you deserve better. You know you deserve better. And I want y'all to start acting like it. That is it. That is all. Okay. So, until we meet again, namaste.